Hi guys, Alice Taylor down at Lytham Golf Academy, and today I'm going to be testing a first test of the new Titleist TS2 and TS3 drivers. So these drivers are really built for speed, and the key with these is they're not necessarily promising more ball speed on that one that you get right out the middle of the golf club, but we're talking about a more improved ball speed across the club face. Now if we can keep that ball speed up, we're going to get a more consistent distance, and with the increased stability of the heads, we're also going to see more accuracy. So the hope for me is longer, straighter tee shots. So we've got the TS2, you see a bit longer from front to back, and this driver, just with a little bit of weight in the back, is really about launching the ball high, bombing it, and with massive amount of stability, taking the kind of shape off the ball, so you can aim a lot straighter with this driver. So we move on to TS3, much shallower kind of front to back, pear shape in design, still a 460cc but a different shape footprint. We've got a slightly more adjustable weight in the bottom. We've also got obviously the adjustability on both of them around the neck with the usual SureFit technology from Titleist. The TS3 is going to give us that ability to just shape the ball a little bit more than TS2. Right then guys, so 5 real balls on Trackman. I'm going to go TS2 first. Anyone who's watching the video and suspiciously noticing Nick in the background, you will recognise Nick from when he came and very kindly fitted me for golf ball, now playing Pro V1 X. If you've not watched that video, skip across before I start hitting, watch it, come back and join me. But we're going to go TS2 5 balls, and then we're going to go TS3 5 balls. I'm going to talk about the difference I find between the two models, and then we're going to see, do I pick up more ball speed than I would normally pick up, and which of the two models performs best for me, and is it the one that maybe fits my eye that also performs, or is it a little bit of both? But whichever, for me, if I was putting one in the bag, it'd be the one that gives me the best performance. I can get used to how it looks. So TS2, 8.5. I'll talk a little bit more on the golf ball numbers about how I've got it set, but TS2 8.5, hazardous smoke 6.0, off we go. Wow. Now I'm not showing ball flight, but you'll see from dispersion on the shots. Anyone who watches my videos will know that I very often get a little bit of right to left shape, and when I say a little bit I mean quite a lot. That first one was very straight. Now Nick's in a unfortunate or fortunate position that he's known me for a number of years, so he knows how I hit driver, so it'll be interesting to, as I'm hitting these, see what he thinks. So that was a little bit out the toe, but again, I didn't really shape, and actually still felt pretty quick off the club face. But straight away, I think being a bit longer front to back doesn't fit my eye quite as much, but I get the idea that that's going to make it more forgiving, and therefore on those off-centre strikes, I should get a little bit more consistency of ball speed, accuracy, a more stable head. 100%. So shot 3. Wow. That one. I actually reckon I might be able to aim at a fairway. Or actually aim at the fairway I'm playing down. So, I think 2 really solid ones and 1 a little bit toey so far. Again, that felt a little bit toey. But again, I think lengthwise that seems pitched very similar to where the 2 good ones have been. Let's go one final one on TS2. That was a little bit heely, Again, that was good. That really seemed to kind of fly and kind of hold its line. Didn't really shape much out to the right. So that was TS2. Probably not my preferred shape.
Yeah.
But certainly performance-wise, they look good. It'll be interesting to see, particularly on here, I'm looking more at kind of ball speed, because that's what TS is about, isn't it? Is getting that consistency ball speed, delivering more speed than I would normally produce as an average, not as a one-off drive, but an average ball speed, and then try to get that dispersion in there a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to TS3. We're still keeping this at 8.5, same shaft, but slightly different in the setting and the weightings. And that's, again, you know, guys, I say on all my videos, the key is get fitted. You have to make sure with these that you get dialed in, but it was really, really quick.
Yeah.
The ability to dial in there, wasn't it?
Really good changes in there.
So for me, much more kind of pear-shaped head, kind of what I've grown up with Titleist drivers, so more traditional for me, this one. And this fits my eye a little bit better.
Even though it's still a 460 head as well.
Yeah, so still 460, but I think when you put them side by side, this looks smaller. It's just the footprint's a different shape, isn't it? Okay, so 5 shots. Oh, I do like that. So that was good, and I mean, again, just not a lot of shape on that for me. So dilemma straight away that they both hit it pretty straight. Not normally a worry for me. Shot 2.
Shot.
Oh.
Ball speed's up there.
So ball speed's jumping up, which is a good thing. We like that. Now, obviously, over the coming kind of weeks and months, I'm going to be working a little bit on my club head speed as well. But this is very normal club head speeds for me. But we're seeing an increase in ball speed. So as I increase my speed, they're only going to go up as well, aren't they?
100%.
Okay, so we've got 3 more. Now that's that little heely one. Again, that's so playable, that's frightening. So last couple with TS3. I mean, certainly so far, flight-wise, they've looked very similar to me.
Okay.
I think just looks-wise, this one seems to tick more boxes.
Okay.
Love that.
Nice shape.
Do you like that?
Feel-wise, feel any different?
I just think this one maybe feels a bit more solid.
Okay.
For me, I know feel's a very personal thing.
Yeah.
But, and I don't know whether that's just that I kind of slightly prefer the way this one looks. But I do like this shaft. I know we went to a very quick fit before, and this shaft for me with both of them just feels very solid.
Yeah. Definitely gave you a bit more stability.
Yeah. Which again is nice because I then feel I can put a little bit more into the swing. Again, that's just a little bit heely.
No, that's the,
but it's just so playable, that's frightening.
Yeah.
So for me, five shots with each. I think 3 kind of good solid ones and a couple of slightly off-centre strikes with both. So let's look at some numbers and kind of have a bit of a recap about the new Titleist TS2 and TS3 drivers. Okay then, we can see that club head speed, a little bit down on normal at kind of just over 105 and 106. TS3 launching just a little bit higher, which possibly could just be a few millimetres on strike, but ball speed there at 162 and 163. I mean, considering that's over a number of shots, that's right up there with my quickest ever ball speeds. TS3 launching a little bit higher and spinning a little bit lower, but very, very marginal and both giving great numbers. Slightly higher flight with TS3, 278 against 282 and 304 against 307. Now I'd be happy putting either of those in my bag performance-wise, but for me, probably just on looks and feel, the TS3 just edged it. Right guys, so we can see the numbers there. On both drivers, I picked up ball speed, so 2 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, an extra carrying distance of 4 yards and 8 yards. So a big pickup, but it wasn't so much, I mean, I'm always looking for more distance, you know that. You know, until I can hit it 300 through the air, and then I probably still won't be happy, I'm always looking for more and more. But that dispersion, you know, a lot of drivers I test, and I appreciate a huge part of that is me. You know, if I leave the club face in a poor position, the ball's going to set off in the wrong place and shape more. But certainly on the off-centre strikes with both models, I felt that there wasn't a lot of shape out there. So I picked up extra distance and extra accuracy, which is just win-win, you know, in all parties there. But certainly for me, Titleist TS2 and TS3 are going to be great new drivers with Titleist. As ever, you know, if you're in the market for a new driver, get along, get fitted. But these are two of the models that you should be trying if you're looking for something new in your bag for this season and going into next year. So guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. As ever, comment below and I'll get back to as many of you as I can. Let me know if you've tried TS2 and 3. If you have, did you get that pickup? I'd love to see if you guys got more than I did. You know, send me the pictures of your little card with what you picked up. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.